Good morning, everyone. Let's namaskar, type our kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. In your hearts, while we listen to this music, let's just thank Shri Mataji for allowing us and giving us a self-realization, allowing us to be in Sahaja, that experience of our self-realization, and for every day being able to connect to our Sahaja. One mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. O God, with the curled up trunk, whose body is mighty, and who shines with the lustre of a million suns, may my endeavours be forever free from obstacles. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. This morning I thought we'd just listen to the Bija mantras, and I'll give you a heads up as we go as to what they will be. I'm just finding them, here we are, in my mantra book, and we'll listen to them. So the first one for Muladhara is Lam, and we do it 4 times.
Lam, 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 lam.
The next one for Swadhisthana is Wam. That'll be a minute. And for Swadhisthana we do it 6 times. Wam. Next one for Nabi is Rum, and we do it 10 times. Next one's Heart, and it's Yum 12 times. So 2 groups of 6. I know, maybe.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.
Next one for Vishuddhi, Hum 16 times.
Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum.
Next one is Agya and This morning's talk is Sahasra Puja talk from 1989, and it's titled When the Brain Loves.
Also, you have seen in the photograph, it was actually a photograph of my brain which showed how the Sahasrara was opened out. The light of the brain now could be photographed. It's something great these modern times have done. So the modern times have brought a lot of things which can prove the existence of the divine. Also, it can prove about me. It can convince you what I am. This is very important because in the modern times, this advent has to be recognized, has to be fully recognized. This is one of the conditions for all the Sahajogis. So first is the breaking of the Sahasrara. Then, one, it opened out, the Brahmarandra opened out. Then we started feeling the grace, and it moved onto our Ida and Pingala, the grace, not the Kundalini. And the grace, which is Chaitanya all round, swooped down our left and right side, by which our chakras opened more, and more threads of the Kundalini started piercing through. So I always tell Sahajogis that it's important that you must meditate. If your Sahasrara is all right, all your chakras will be all right. Because as you know that the pithas, or the controlling centers of all these chakras, are in the brain, around the limbic area. So if your Sahasrara is clear, everything works out in a very different way. How to keep the Sahasrara all right is the big problem always people ask me. You know that I reside in the Sahasrara. I've incarnated on the lotus of 1,000 petals. That's why I could break it also. As I am today, as you see me, of course, they say Sahasrare Mahamaya. So this is the illusion which is all the time there for you, which is very elusive. It had to be that way because you could not have faced me otherwise with all the lights coming out of me, or the way you saw yesterday, Sahasrara, some sort of a abstract colors thrown on all sides and the lights thrown outside. Now this Sahasrara is to be looked after by you. It's the temple of your mother. When you say you put me in the heart, actually you put me in the Sahasrara. Because, as you know, the Brahmarandra here, is the fontanelle bone area, has got the pitha, the center, which controls the heart, which is the seat of the Sadashiva, or you can say of Shiva. So when you put me in the heart, actually you put me there. So to raise it from heart to there, or to bring it from there to the heart, is the problem of two types of people. Some people who are sensitive in their heart. I would say in Europe we can say Italians are very sensitive on their heart. The first thing they do as soon as they see me, they put their hands to their heart. And that is what it is, that if you try to feel me in your heart, to begin with, it's much easier. To feel me in your heart. Now you might say how to do it. You have to love me as I love you. You have to love each one of yourself because you are all within me. And you cannot teach someone how to love. Love is within. And love manifests if just you open your heart. Now, what stops it? We should examine that. Firstly, the conditioning. In the West, see, to express your love is regarded sinful, actually. It takes them time to say, I love you. But I hate you, even a child could go on saying, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But to hate someone is sinful. To anyone, to hate is sinful. So to say that I hate you is a sinful act. So what one has to do is to say, go on saying, I love you. After all, you must love a person who is so dear to you. Anyone who has done something good for you, you love that person. But if the Adi Shakti herself has given you the rebirth, it should be the easiest thing to love. And if she says that they are all within my body, so should be even easier to love each other. So the whole cleansing of the Sahasrara is done through this love. This love which is not conditioned, which is not inhibited, which doesn't want any respite, or doesn't want any return, nirvaj. But the conditionings are too much. First, the problem of conditioning comes to you. When you think that this condition makes me hate someone, or I cannot love someone because this is the condition. But actually, the conditioning itself is so absurd if you see it one by one. A conditioned mind can love in a limited way because it is conditioned. Then the greatest enemy of love is ego within. Which is,
Sorry, folks.
like a balloon on top of our head. And this ego gives us a very big tension. We have norms about everything, about art, about every creation. We don't like this carpet. Why? because it doesn't appeal to our intellectual understanding of the norms we have reached. And in that frame, it doesn't fit in, so we don't like it. Can you even create 1 inch of that? So this ego gives you an unauthorized action. It is unauthorized, anadhikar chishta, unauthorized. You have no authority to criticize. You can't do anything. So why should you criticize? Better appreciate and see for yourself that you are not in authority. You are not worthy of it to criticize. If you are not worthy of it, why should you criticize anything? And otherwise, also you must know you are a slave of your ego. Whatever your ego dictates and your intelligence, so-called intelligence, brings you to a point, to some norm. And then it becomes a collective ego of a particular community, of a particular country, of a particular ideologies. It's collective. So then they say, oh, we think this is no art. That is the reason we cannot have masters anymore in art. We can't have Rembrandt. We can't. Poor Rembrandt must have himself suffered a lot. Gauguin suffered a lot. All these artists suffered a lot. Even Michelangelo suffered a lot. Not only monetarily, but otherwise. Criticize. So I think people have given up. I met an artist who had done lots of artwork. I said, why don't you show me? He said, no, I don't want to show, it's created for myself. I said, I would like to see. I saw it was beautiful, very beautiful. I said, why don't you show? He said, no use, people will just criticize. I do it for my own pleasure. They'll just spoil the whole joy of my creation. So one of the basic things we should avoid is to criticize others. Better to criticize yourself. Criticize yourself, criticize your brothers and sisters, criticize your country, criticize all the habits you have and laugh at yourself is the best way. If you know how to laugh at yourself, then you will not object or will not stand in the way of any creativity of another person. But you have to show complete patience and complete understanding, and you must talk like a person who loves. Love has such a power that nobody wants to do something that will suggest that they don't love. Very powerful thing it is. It binds people in such a beautiful manner that one wants to do something. For example, you want to give me flower because I love flowers. So you want to give me flower to suggest that, Mother, we love you. See, just to suggest, I know you love me, but you just want to sort of reinforce it, the thought in me. So you want to give me a flower to show your love, an expression of your inner feeling for me. So all these material things can be used to express your love. They can be very easily expressed in such a manner that another person knows what is love. But the whole power of Sahasrara is love. So, if you see that this brain has to love. Brain has to love. After now verifying the powers of Sahaja Yoga through your brain and intelligence, if you reach a point where you understand that no, it's no use analyzing, synthesizing, doing all these things. It's just love, simple love. So the same Sahasrara which has been used before, this brain, for analyzing, for criticizing, for doing all kinds of nonsensical things, now wants to laugh and enjoy the love. And there is the culmination, where the brain just loves. That is the situation one has to reach. It just loves. It knows only love because it has seen the power of love. You reach a certain logical conclusion. And then you see the point, like Adi Shankara wrote so many things like Viveka Chudamani, this, that, and all those treatises. And then he said, no, nothing. He just writes the praise of the mother, finished. So once you reach that point, we can say now you are in nirvikalpa, because there is no vikalpa, there is no doubt in your head. Because you love. In love you don't doubt. No question. Only when you think you doubt, but when you love you don't doubt. You just love because you enjoy love. And that's why love is joy and joy is love. So after so many days, the Sahasrara has been opened out. We have to open out our Sahasrara again through our meditative processes, through understanding ourselves and others. Maybe logically reaching that point. There's no way out now. We have reached to the end of it now. The whole logic has ended up. Now jump in the ocean of love. Finished. Once you jump in the ocean of love, there's nothing to be done. Just to be enjoyed. Every wave of it. Every hue of it. Every touch of it. That is what one has to learn by reasoning that Sahaja Yoga is nothing but is love. May God bless you.
Let's do the last of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshan Shri Kalki Sakshan Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. I'm just going to put on Sahasrara Swamini a little bit of it to finish off with. And thank you very much for joining this morning. It's been absolutely delightful having your company, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Sahaja day. Jai Shri Mataji.